Hey y'all, it's Sierra, and I am back with another video. This video is going to be me testing some jars, candle jars that I got from Dollar Tree. So, my colors for my business are black and gold, so I was really going for the black and gold ones, but when you buy from their website, it does come, the boxes come with 12 black and gold and 12 white or frosted white and gold. These are frosted glasses, and there is like an ambient glow to at least the black one. I've already tested the black one. I haven't tested the white one yet. But when I tested a different scent in the black one at nighttime, there was like an ambient glow. You can see the flame through the glass. So I thought that was really nice, a nice touch. But yeah, these are from Dollar Tree. So I do believe that sometimes they have these for sale individually at Dollar Tree. So you may be able to go to your Dollar Tree and buy like five, six, one, two, whatever. But I ordered two boxes of them online because it's hit or miss with Dollar Tree sometimes. Sometimes you would go like they had these at my Dollar Tree one day, and then when I went back another day they didn't have them. So I just prefer to order online. I don't like wasting my time. So I don't want to go somewhere to buy something and they don't have it. This is my little setup where I take pictures in case y'all are wondering what this is. But anyways, so I have two LX10 wicks in each of these jars. And I'm going to use these jars to give away to certain customers that have shown loyalty throughout the years, that have purchased from me several times, that comment on my posts, like, share, they share my products with other people. Just been very, very encouraging throughout my journey as an entrepreneur. So I am going to use these jars for this because I really didn't need these jars. I just bought them because I could. I just bought them because I saw them. And I bought them because right now supplies are hard to come by. So I don't know. I didn't know if I would ever be able to come across them again. Um so I was just like feeling like I had to buy a bunch of wicks, a bunch of jars, a bunch of wax, a bunch of fragrances before the holiday. So I actually bought these before the holiday season. And I didn't really have a use for them. But since they are small, I'm going to use these to send as little surprise gifts to some of my customers. I would fill these with about 6 ounces of wax. But for now, I think there's 5.5 ounces of wax. And then the fragrance oil. Of course, I had to embellish the candles and put some glitter on the top. And this is coconut apricot wax. Um, this black and gold one is made with my masculine woodsy type scent. So I call that one Divino Maschile. Hopefully I said that right. Divino Maschile. I don't know. It's Italian. I don't know if I said it right, but I felt like naming it that. It means divine masculine, by the way. And then this clear and gold one, or this white and gold one, is, I'm testing white Zinfandel, but I'm not going to use that scent in it, so I don't know why I'm testing that scent in it. I just wanted to see, I've been wanting to test that scent to see how it smells, because I used it in a gel candle and I can't smell it that well, but I think it's because the percentage that you can use in gel wax is so low. So I wanted to see what it smells like in regular wax. And then I have some garnet crystals on the top. Garnet is good for prosperity. Y'all can see I have my, I cannot think of anything today. What the heck? I have my two different types of pyrite here. Pyrite is also good for prosperity. So I figured while I'm testing these candles out, I may as well manifest some prosperity and abundance as well. There's a 4-leaf clover on the black one. And then I have a star here that I made out of gel wax, which I will probably have to take that off because I cut the wick before I put the star on. So if you can see that, the wick is probably too small. And once the star starts to melt, it's going to start drowning out the wick. So I should have put the star on there first and then cut the wick. But anyways, at least it's there for visual purposes for now. So I will let y'all know how this combination of wicks, wax, and jars work when I come back. But I think this is a pretty great deal for Dollar Tree. And then also, I was going to show y'all the bottom, but I don't want to pick it up because it's not all the way hardened yet. But these do come with a candle warning label on the bottom. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you don't have to buy the warning label. So you're getting the jar and the label basically all at once. So good job, Dollar Tree. I think that was a nice touch. Anyways, enough of my rambling. So I will come back and show y'all a clip in about an hour or two to see how the melt pool is doing. Do I need 2 wicks in this jar? Probably not, but I'm impatient and I'm extra and I wanted to do 2 wicks so it can be a strong smell and it won't take forever to get a melt pool, but I'm pretty sure it is not necessary. So just know that some of the stuff I do is unnecessary. It's just because I'm extra and it's not something that you necessarily have to do. Hey, just wanted to show y'all really quickly what they look like once they have been lit. And that's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. I'll be back once these have been lit for about an hour or two. Bye. All right, so it has been a few hours, maybe like 2 hours. So this is where we are so far with the white Zinfandel candle that had the gel wax star on the top. So I like the way that the gel wax looks when it melts. Hold on, let me turn the light on. So I like the way the gel wax looks when it melts, and like I was saying earlier, you can see through these containers. So I think that looks cool how it's like the gel wax is on the top. It takes gel wax longer to burn and like evaporate. I don't know what the right word is, but it takes longer for gel wax to be consumed than it regular wax does. So this pink layer on the top will probably be there until it gets to the very bottom of the candle. That's what I'm predicting, but we shall see. I was worried about possibly not being able to smell the scent because the gel wax is not scented. And even if you do scent gel wax, you can only put like 3% or something. It's a small amount. But I can still smell it. Even though the gel is on top, I can still smell the scent of the candle. So that's good. There is a little bit of mushrooming. But whenever you have glitter and different additives, herbs, glitter, whatever, it can affect the wick and can clog the wick. You probably aren't going to have a perfect wick when you add stuff to your candle. And then also this is a candle that has 2 types of wax. So I'm not surprised that the wick is mushrooming, but it's not out of control to the point where the flame is extremely large. And most of all, there is no black soot. So when I first started making these candles and testing these jars, I had ordered CDN wicks and LX wicks. And these are 2 LX wicks in here. LX10. But all of the suppliers are out of them. So even though I had ordered them, I didn't receive them in time for me to make my candles because I was doing a show. So I had to use regular CD wicks, and I used some Premier wicks as well. And as far as the CD wicks goes, they worked pretty well, but they did produce more soot than I would like. Um, so I will probably, I don't even know if I want to sell those candles or not, or if I'm just going to remake them and put the CDN wicks or the LX wicks now that I actually received them. I kind of didn't have a choice but to use the CD wicks and the Premier wicks because all of the suppliers are out. That does kind of worry me about using CDN wicks in particular, because what if they are constantly out of stock? So you don't want to be dependent on something that is always out of stock. So anyways, even though there's a little bit of mushrooming, there isn't any black soot that is coming off of these wicks. So I'm not looking to make a perfect candle, but I don't want soot because that kind of, you spend all these money on these jars, and these customers are buying the jars because they're luxury jars, and it just kind of defeats the purpose if black soot is going to get all over it. Now, it may not be something that you can always avoid, but it was way too much, in my opinion, with the CD wicks. So even though this is mushrooming, it has been like a couple hours. So once I blow this out and relight it, I'm sure it'll be fine. And again, the flame isn't out of control. So let's go check on the black and gold version. All right, y'all, so this is the black and gold version of that jar. I was trying to wait until it got about halfway down so you all could see how the flame looks in the jar, because again, you can see through the jar, and that's kind of cool. But anyways, we're not at that point yet. So just turning the light on. Again, it's been about 2 hours. So you got a pretty nice burn here. Again, there's 2 LX wicks. It looks like they are trying to maybe curl a little bit, so that's good. It is flickering, but again, I'm more concerned about the height of the flame, or if the flame is too large. The flickering is okay with me. I know some people don't like that. Again, there's glitter in here. Anytime you add additional stuff to a candle, just know you're increasing the likelihood of the wick not performing properly, because the additives can clog the wick. But this is pretty fine glitter. And this is a woodsy masculine type scent, because these are small candles. You would probably use them in a bathroom. They are in my room. I keep switching them back and forth between the bathroom and my room, and I can smell them. I can smell them very like a light smell, because my room is big and it has very large ceilings. If you hear this child in the background laughing really loud or making sound effects, that's my son, okay? Anyways, so me being able to smell it in my room at all, I was kind of shocking. I didn't expect to be able to smell these at all, but I would use these in a small room, like a bathroom or something like that. These would be good for people who may not want to fully invest in a larger candle, in a more expensive jar, because they don't know if they'll like the scent. So it can be like a way for them to test out the scent but not have to pay as much, and then if they like it, they can buy a bigger one. But if you are going to use a jar this small, I think this one, I put about 6 ounces in here. If you're going to use a jar this small, you will want to make sure you are educating your customers and letting them know this is not for a huge room. This is not for a living room. This is not going to smell your whole house. Don't assume that they have common sense or that they will look at the size of the candle and be like, okay, I obviously should put this in a small room. You need to make sure you are educating them. Now, there are some scents that I could put in here and they probably would smell a large room, like mahogany apple, for example. That one is so strong, it could probably be in a candle this size and still smell as if it's in a larger jar. So you can try to use more potent scents if you want them to be stronger but still use a smaller size jar. But other than that, I would still tell people this is a small candle. It is to be used in a small room. For example, a bathroom. So that way they're not thinking that your candle your candles don't have a good scent throw, because they understand different sizes go in different rooms. Okay, so enough of my rambling. I'll be back whenever it gets to the halfway mark. Me doing this candle testing, man, candles last for a long time. It takes forever for them to get to the halfway mark. I don't think I have a fully consumed candle yet at this point. Alright, y'all, so I am back with an update on the frosted white jar from Dollar Tree. I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like when it's dark. So you see how it glows? Like you can see the flame through the candle jar. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I don't know if the word is ambient. Double check me on that. But it has like, ooh, I almost fell. It has like an ambient glow. I feel like ambient is a word that should go with that. I don't know if it really should or shouldn't. But y'all know what I mean. So let me turn the light on. This is what it looks like with the light on. You see how you can see the flames? I'm trying to make sure y'all can't see me through this plexiglass. But you see how you can see the flames? I think that's very, very pretty. So let's go and look at the black one. Alright, y'all, so this is the black and gold jar. So as you can see, you can also see the flames through this jar as well. It looks like part of the paint may have chipped right there. Either that or that's glitter. I think it's glitter. Yeah, that's some gold glitter right there, so ignore that. So yeah, I think this is really nice and really cool, especially because this jar was only $1 and it does come with a warning label. And I'll turn the light on so y'all can see the black one with the light on. That's what it looks like with the light on. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been about 2 hours since my last clip. So pretty much I've been burning this in 2-hour intervals. And then clipping the wick or cutting the wick down. So I may have to wick down, use a smaller size wick, or it could be because I used 2 wicks and I really don't need to in this jar, or it could be the glitter. I don't know, but there is a little bit of mushrooming that happens with this, and it's 2 LX10s. I was gonna go with 2 CDN3s. I don't really know if they're the same size or if they are different. I think the LX10s are not really curling. They're kind of just staying straight. So I think that's kind of contributing to the flame being kind of large. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's just my observations and my guesses, okay? So, anyways, I probably won't get through these candles today. I will probably have to light them again tomorrow because it is pretty late. So when it's closer to the bottom, then I will show y'all what the flames are looking like. But so far, this is where we're at. And this white jar has white Zinfandel fragrance oil from Nature's Garden, and this is a tiny candle, and I had it in my bathroom, and I could smell it in my room from my bathroom, which is interesting because it's such a small candle. So that's a pretty strong fragrance oil. And also, I did not let these cure. I barely let them solidify before I lit them. So when I'm testing, I don't let them cure. I want to know what it's like the same day or the next day because I want really strong oils. So if they smell good the first day or the next day, it's a keeper. If they don't, it depends on how much I like the oil. If I'm willing to see if a longer cure time will make it smell stronger. So just wanted to let y'all know, what is it? White Zinfandel from Nature's Garden. It's a pretty strong scent. So it has been about 3 hours since the last video clip that I took. So we are now at halfway through the jar. As you can see, the flame is, probably too large. Dancing and flickering a lot. There's a slight amount of soot on the jar. You can barely see it. So, wicking down may not be a bad idea, or just using one wick. This is just my first test run of this jar. I wonder what is lower than a LX10. I wonder if a CDN, what is the equivalent to that in a CDN wick? I wonder, because I have CDN 3, 4, and 6, and then I have LX10, and then I have Premier. Actually, wait a minute. No, okay, this is these are two LX10 wicks. But I also have CDN 4, 3, and 6, and then I have Premier 35, 45, 50, and 55. Those are the skinnier, smaller wicks that I have, and then I also have some CD wicks, and some zinc cord wicks as well. But as far as like skinny, smaller type wicks, I have a few different types, so maybe I will try CDN 3s in this, or maybe I will try one wick. I don't know. But anyways, it's getting pretty late, so I'm going to go ahead and extinguish this candle for now. I don't think it's that bad at over 3 hours. It's a little bit of mushrooming. But this is about the time where you should be letting the candle out so you can trim the wick anyways. So if you are advising your customers properly on the burn time for your candles and when they should be trimming the wick, then you should be fine. And okay, that's all I have for now. I'll come back with my next clip when we're done. So this is the last clip that I'm going to take of these two a Dollar Tree candles. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I have a sinus infection, so I've been coughing today. Anyways, so this is the last clip I'm going to take. The wax is almost melted to the bottom, but man, candles really do last a really long time. So this is what the jars look like so far. There's a pretty clean burn, but of course there is. I have 2 wicks in here in a small jar. And I'm not seeing any soot, so that's good. So I like the way this has burned. I would possibly wick down if possible. I don't know if there is a wick that is smaller than 2LX10s. I feel like CDN3s are pretty much equivalent, so I don't know if it's possible to wick down at this point. But I think I'm gonna keep the double wicks. I like it. I probably don't need it, but I think I'm going to. Let's see what it looks like with the light off. 1 second. All right, so this is what they look like with the light off. So they are frosted glass. And yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to tell y'all that again. I'm sure I already told y'all they were frosted glass in the beginning. But anyway, so that is pretty much it. I'm not gonna wait until these go all the way to the bottom because I have other videos that I need to make and I need the space. I need the space on my phone because it's easier to use my phone than to use my camera at this point. So I do these videos and edit them on my phone. So anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this video about the frosted candle jars from Dollar Tree. And also remember, they do come with a warning label on the bottom. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get one really quick so I can show y'all. All right, so I order mine from them online. So they come individually wrapped. They come in a box and they're individually wrapped in these plastic things. And then there is a warning label on the bottom. So as y'all can see, there is a warning label. It's not on the center, on the center of the bottom, but hey, it's there. So it basically explains the instructions for burning the candle, the same instructions that you would put on your candle warning label. Usually you have to buy these separate from the jar, so I think it's pretty cool that they come with the jar. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I greatly appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Also, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you have something that you want to add. If you have these jars as well, you can let us know what you did as far as wicking them or how you are using them. For now, I believe I'm going to be using these to give to some of my customers that are loyal customers that have been very encouraging, and they buy from me over and over and over again repeatedly, and then they tell people about me as well. So I'm going to be using these as Christmas gifts for them. It gives me the opportunity to do something nice for them, and then they can also give me feedback on the scents. I think this is a good size to give away for something like that. And then also I may make these available on my website. So that way, if people don't want to invest in a larger candle, because I am using luxury wax and luxury jars and crystals and all that stuff, my candles are a bit pricey. So if they don't want to invest in a larger one until they get a chance to smell it, then I may offer these as a cheaper choice so they can try out the scents to see if they like it. I would just have to let them know that they would need to put these in a small room like a bathroom, so that way they can get a true sense of what the scent throw is. And then they would know that if they order a bigger one, the scent throw would be stronger, essentially. So again, thank you all for taking the time to watch this. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time you are watching this. Bye.